Welcome to Triple B. I'm Chef Barb. Today we're going to be cooking Cajun shrimp pasta. We will be infusing it with the high-grade syrup, the high-grade simple syrup. So let's go ahead and get started. So first we're going to get some olive oil and butter in our pan. We'll do about a tablespoon of butter. So we'll go ahead and get our olive oil, our butter, and our garlic in there. We'll just start getting that going here. Getting the garlic a little softened before we add all of our veggies in there. So we'll let that butter melt down. In the meanwhile, we have a pot of water that is beginning to boil. And then we'll go ahead and throw our pasta in there as well. While we're letting that go ahead and cook down a little bit, we will start getting our shrimp ready, which we have peeled, deveined shrimp already here. So we'll get this going in the pot and we'll go ahead and use some paprika, some onion powder, some pepper, a little bit of Old Bay, can't forget the Old Bay, and some parsley. So we'll let that cook down until the shrimp are pink, and then we'll go ahead and take them out of the pan and we'll start the rest of our sauce. So once those cook down, we will go ahead and take them off the heat, and then we will get our heavy whipping cream in there, Parmesan cheese, and then the other vegetables as well too to get them cooked down. So we'll add a little bit more olive oil into the pan. We'll cover these so they can go ahead and get cooking. So now we'll get started on our seasoning mix for the Cajun sauce. So what we'll do, we're gonna start off with Slap Ya Mama. This is a staple in my household. We'll do about a tablespoon of Slap Ya Mama. We'll do about another tablespoon of Old Bay. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in some garlic powder, some paprika, and again, probably about a tablespoon of each. And then we will add in some parsley. Okay, so our shrimp are getting nice and pink now. We'll keep them on here for just a second longer, and then we'll take them off the heat and then go ahead and get our vegetables added in so they can get cooked down a little bit, and then we'll start building our sauce. Okay, so our shrimp are about done now. So we'll go ahead and transfer these to a bowl. Go ahead and transfer these to a bowl and let them rest while we cook the veggies up. Now we'll go ahead and add a little bit more butter and olive oil to the pan. We'll get that going. And then once that butter melts down, we'll go ahead and add our veggies. And our veggies consist of onion, tomato, red bell pepper, and green bell pepper. And then we'll add some garlic in there as well too. And we're keeping those seasonings and all the good drippings and everything from the shrimp, which just adds extra layers of flavor. Now that our butter has melted, we'll go ahead and add our veggies back into the pot. Perfect. Now that we have all of those in the pot, we'll go ahead and add a little bit of garlic. Okay, and we'll let that cook down. We do want to season it with just a little pepper. So we'll go ahead and cover that and let that cook down. We'll keep that on a medium heat. Today we're using linguine. I like to use linguine with this recipe. I feel like it's the perfect size pasta to get all of that sauce. So let's go ahead and get this added. And make sure we stir that so the pasta does not stick to the bottom. Go ahead and check on our vegetables, see how far they're coming along. Now that we have them softened, we'll go ahead and add in our heavy whipping cream and some more butter and start building this sauce. We'll start out with another tablespoon of butter. We'll go ahead and get that added into the pan, and then we'll go ahead and open up our heavy whipping cream. So we'll go ahead and get this added. I like to stir it in while we're going. You can go ahead and add in that whole bottle here. So for the seasonings, I have a mixture of parsley, paprika, onion powder, Slap Ya Mama, and some Old Bay. So we'll go ahead and get that added in here. Go ahead and get this mixed, get all of those seasonings and spices added in there. Okay, once the sauce thickens and gets all creamy, we'll go ahead and add in the high-grade syrup, and then we will add in the Parmesan cheese and get that sauce thickened a little bit extra, and then add in the linguine, and then we will be ready to serve at that point. So we're almost done here. Let's just check on the sauce here. We have it bubbling. We'll go ahead and turn the heat down a little bit. Everything is coming together nicely. All those flavors, the spices, the butter, our onions and garlic. All right, so now we'll go ahead and start infusing the dish. So we're gonna use around 8 milligrams per serving. And even though it's a simple syrup with this recipe, you're not gonna taste that sweetness. It's going to be counteracted by all of the different spices and flavors that we have going on here. Now that our sauce has thickened, we'll go ahead and add in our Parmesan cheese. I tend to do around a cup. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and toss in our pasta and get that pasta mixed into the sauce. So once we get this all mixed in, we'll let it cook down here for a sec. We just want to get all those noodles mixed in with all of this sauce. So now that our pasta is completed, we are ready to go ahead and get this all plated. So we'll get all of these noodles and sauce, cheese, added into the plate here. Okay, so once you have your pasta plated, we'll go ahead and get our shrimp and we'll get those added. And then we will go ahead and add a little extra Parmesan cheese here. Perfect. And then we will add some parsley just for some color on the top. So here we have our Cajun shrimp pasta infused with high-grade simple syrup. You can find this recipe linked below, and you can find me at Cultivated by Barb, as well as featured on the High Grade Syrups Instagram page, and we'll have all of that linked below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and thank you for cooking with me today.